Guys, without a doubt, this is the most significant new model Harley has introduced in the last 50 years. This is a culmination of all the information they've learned in the King of the Baggers and the Bagger racing leagues. And they produced a production bike that's very similar to the race models. The heart of the beast is a 131 RR, putting out 154 horsepower and 150 foot-pound of torque. Thing's an absolute monster. It's tri-cooled, liquid air, and oil-cooled. It's a small radiator in the front. The calling card of this is the Olin suspension. This is the same suspension that they run on the factory road racers. So you got the Olin's front fork, you got the carbon fiber fender, you've got these radial mounted, top of the line Brembo calipers, lightweight wheels, and the whole body kit on this is a carbon Kevlar, much lighter. You can see the carbon fiber here. It's a carbon Kevlar, just like the Buell 1190 RS that they built. It's a homologation special. They're only making 131 of these to commemorate the 131 engine. I believe they're already all sold. Not that it matters, but they're $110,000 each. It also has custom mid controls, which bring you in a much higher position so they won't drag at all when you're going around corners. It also has this pad on the tank that's specifically to hold your thigh if you're leaning over in corners. And of course, it's got a solo saddle, and the carbon Kevlar continues on the back. You can see the carbon coming through there. The paint job is a replica of the factory race. Has a Screaming Eagle on the front here. Everything's carbon fiber and Kevlar and a lot of billet aluminum on it. The swing arm is a work of art itself. They start with a 200-pound piece of block of aluminum, and they whittle it down over a course of 12 hours it takes to make one swing arm. And the swing arm weighs, I think it's 8 pounds when they're done, or maybe it's 18, I don't remember. But look at that thing. I mean, it is an absolute work of art. Even has the crash pad on the side here to keep it from blowing your cases out. You've got the safety wiring on here. Every bolt on here is an 8, 10, and 12 millimeter on the engine, so it makes it really easy to service it quickly in between races. On the back, you've got the Screaming Eagle Olin's shocks, which is pretty spectacular. And even the rear fender on this bike is carbon fiber. The saddlebags are carbon Kevlar. So it's over 50 pounds, 50 pounds lighter. They got the 1903 plate commemorating the 120 something years of Harley-Davidson. The exhaust is a carbon Kevlar heat shield on a acrophobic exhaust. It's a spectacular piece. It's designed to take right out on the track. There's a couple of YouTubers that were blessed with the ability to take this thing out on the track and run it through its paces. And it even comes, it's totally street legal, 50 state street legal. And it comes with a carbon fiber cover on the forks. They're billet aluminum triple clamps on this thing. And it still has the standard TFT screen on there and the Rockford-Foskey Stage 2 system that comes standard on the regular CVO ST. So it's 110 grand, but to turn your CVO into this RR, you'd spend a fortune between the engine, the exhaust, all the carbon fiber, the suspension. I don't think this could be duplicated for less than it cost them to build this bike, and it comes with a full warranty. So if you wanted to try your hand at bagger racing, definitely this would be the hot setup for sure. It's ready to go out on the track. Braided stainless brake lines. Just a real hallmark milestone motorcycle that Harley-Davidson's put together here. And if you are one of the lucky few that gets a chance to swing a leg over one of these and or buy one, well, God bless you. It's you're one of a select few. You're one of 131, to be exact. Harley really rolled out the red carpet this year. They've got the East Coasting guys doing stunt shows over there. They've got the Pan America display. They've got the new Nicers, the whole Softail lineup, the Bagger lineup, the Tri-Glides. And the best part about this is any of these motorcycles here that you want to ride at Daytona, all you do, and I've been doing it for 35 years, I've been coming here, give them your license, sign up, and you can ride this ocean of chrome out here. Any one of these bikes out here, you can take your pick and go out and ride it around Daytona for half an hour or whatever. So you can ride any of these new bikes. This is the actual factory race bike right here, and you can see the evolution and the componentry that made it. Same exact forks as on the production version. This one's stripped down a lot more for off-road only use, but you can see the family lineage here. This is the hottest new engine Harley has out. It's the 135 Stage 4. I've got a 131 Stage 5, which is a Stage 4 with a custom cam, a different oil pan, different tuner, and a bunch of other stuff done to it. But mine's putting out 164 at the crank, 144 at the rear wheel. It's the only Harley I've ever had that will light up the rear wheel just by twisting the throttle. Coming around a corner, just twist the throttle and it just light up the rear tire. They've got the road glides, they've got the lowrider STs, and all different color combos available. And the best they have is here today at Daytona. It's a cutaway of the new Nightster engine, showing the short stroke engine and the valve train. Pretty cool. Here's a cutaway of the 131 showing the cam chain box here, the push rods, these look at these pistons, the size of a Coke can. Just awesome. And you can buy that right out of the crate. Here you've got the Öhlins SE shocks and the Öhlins SE forks that are on the new RR. You can buy these and put them on your bagger. I don't think the swing arm is going to be available to the public. This was a 131 RR only product as of right now. Started life as a 220-pound block of aluminum, and they machined it down to just 18 pounds. It's race engineering at its finest for the best aluminum swing arm made for a Harley. This is it. Reduces your unsprung weight, improves the suspension response, and just makes the bike handle better. These are the brakes right here. The Brembo High Performance GP4 RX CNC calipers and the T-Drive rotors. Nickel-plated GP4 RX CNC calipers. Those are actually nickel-plated. They're not polished. Beautiful. 4-piston Brembo rear caliper completes the system. 4 320mm pistons. They have a total of 8 320mm pistons. Just incredible.